Belize is a melting pot of cultures, so unique, so varied, and so enchanting. Take a journey with us as we travel through the jewel. This is our Belize, our people, food, and culture. I'm Sean Quillen, and today I'm in Cayo. It is Belize's largest district, located on the western side of the country, with breathtaking views of lush rainforests, cascading waterfalls, pristine rivers, and an abundance of culture, history, and food. The San Antonio Women's Cooperative, located in San Antonio Village, Cayo, provides travelers with an immersive experience rich in Maya heritage, culture, and tradition. Experience an indigenous cooking class or learn about ancient pottery making using locally sourced clay and mineral pigment handcrafted by the women of San Antonio. From the tree to the cup, Uxmal coffee is an organic coffee grown on the foothills of the Maya mountain range and produced in the San Antonio village, Cayo. The name is derived from Uxmal Ka, the original Yucatec Maya name for San Antonio. Postina Lanard Park is an outdoor gallery of both ephemeral and permanent art located in Benqueviejo del Carmen. It features a collection of about 30 original works by artists from a dozen countries, distributed across 60 acres of a former cattle ranch. Rio Frio Cave is one of the best caving systems throughout Belize. It is located in the Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve and stands 65 feet tall and extends around a quarter mile. Explore the many natural freshwater pools, waterfalls, and stalactite formations, a truly pristine wonder. Located within the magnificent Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve, the Rio on Pools is scenic with its granite rocks and ledges that form the most aesthetic waterfalls and freshwater pools. The riverbanks feature the perfect picnic locations with excellent views of the area. Located only a short distance from San Ignacio town, in the enormous Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve, the 1,000-foot falls is the highest waterfall in Central America. The adventures are endless, from hiking down the trail to enjoying a refreshing dip into the freshwater stream. Xunantunich, or Maiden of the Rock, is an archaeological reserve that sits atop a hill across the Mopan River in San Jose Socots village along the George Price Highway. The area was a major ceremonial site built on a natural limestone ridge during the Classic period. It is composed of two major plazas with more than a dozen Maya temples and palaces. We will explore Belize's Maya heritage with a closer look at the Maya cuisine and the celebration of Los Finados, a tradition held in November, celebrating the life and memory of loved ones that have passed away.
We're here at Centennial Park. To the background is the Centennial Monument, which commemorates the centennial, most naturally, of Benque. Officially founded in 1904, Benque, the area, just like many areas in the Belize River Valley, is home to the Mayan, the dispersed Mayan communities after the fall of Xunantunich, the classic sites, no? So this was the first municipal burial ground. Still is, it's still considered a cemetery. We still have some of the tombstones, and we have here the victims of the Spanish flu back in 1904, 100 years ago. Finados stems from the Yucatec tradition, no? In Mexico, in Yucatan, it's the Hanal Pichan, no? The offering to the dead, no? A los muertos.
Finados has to do with the souls in purgatory, people that have died, that have gone there, but actually they say we don't go to heaven, we go to a place where you have to purge your soul. So that is Finados. This is especially in November. They have the 1st of November, which is the All Saints, and the 2nd, November 2, which is the All Souls, which we focus on the All Souls,
Culture is something that's dynamic. So in that intent of preserving, there's also that element of transformation.
Well, we celebrate by preparing food, special foods and prayers.
That's the highlight, no? It's the food that is prepared. In the case of the drink, it's the corn, but it has to be a special breed, a special strain of corn. It's not the ordinary yellow corn. It's a type of corn that's grown especially for the season, no?
This pasha is the gods, drink of the gods, nah, especially for the made out of the black corn. There's something special about how you prepare that pasha, because you have to boil water. You put that black corn into boiled water.
Like days in advance. If you want 3 days in advance, 3 nights, 2 nights, 1 night. So the more you soak it, the longer it gets agrio, no? It ferments and it gets a bit acid.
And then the following day, you take it to the grind mill, or if you have the one at home, you do it yourself. Because I used to do that with my mother. I used to help her. And if not, well, you find the one, public one, and they grind it for you. And then when you have it ready, you have the grind corn, which is call it masa in a way. You take it home and you mix that with water.
Also, the peas for the bollos is especially grown for this occasion. That's ishpelon. That's a special pea. Bollos without ishpelon it's not right for finados, no? It's kind of a delicacy for this time of the year. And then of course you can add, prior to that, the allspice, pimienta gorda, allspice.
And then they mix it and they put that, and then they put it in the pot on the fire. Right now it's a stove. Traditionally it was a fire heart. You have to mixing. You can't leave it there because it will stick to the pot. So you have to continue mixing it until it's a thick porridge, becomes thick, and then you will look at it purple. You say the black corn, but really that corn is purplish.
People would say everything has to be done as silently as possible because the spirits are coming. And you have to have in mind that this is an offering and it has to be as pure as possible.
And when you have it ready, then you serve it on the jicaras. Ishpelon is the beans, the green beans. That's not really, that is taken from the trees before it's really ripened to, like the one, it's not like the one you buy at the shop to cook for, rice and beans. This is like you plant it certain time of the year, and then you harvest it, and then, the people just save that for when the time comes around November for the All Souls. This is the most, it's not really hard. This, how you call it, soft beans. And you kind of cook it a little bit so that you can put into the masa, the dough that you prepare the tamales and the bollos, because they have two, tamales and bollos.
We are with the belief that, under the belief that the spirits are already coming, and they get satisfied with the scent, the smell.
It has to be hot. And because when you set it on the table, the belief is that the smoke that goes into the air is that what they, take in, your dead, your family, or whosoever you're putting up that altar for. Because you put all kinds of stuff there, sweets, candles, the wax candles.
When they're pouring the candles, it's not any type of candles. We don't use paraffin because it doesn't consume, no? Because nothing should go to waste. The traditions calls for wax, so that it consumes, no, and nothing is left. So it's a sacred moment. It's a sacred moment, very solemn for us.